Okay, we're gonna go over one of my favorite or one of my most used classes in this game, which is the Paladin. I just enjoy the sustainability of having a heal to use. This class is a tier 2 class ticket, so you need 75 class tickets in order to use this class right here. Is it better than Berserker or is it better than Mage of Light? It depends on your playstyle. I can't say what's better, what's worse. But if you like to play as a tank, but also have some way to heal yourself and sustain damage, it's a very fun solo class. Plus, it is a class where you have to use a one-handed or longsword and a shield. The only class that uses a shield as of right now, and the shield gives you more health and obviously more perks as well compared to like if you use like a mage only has one staff, which you only get one set of perks from just having one weapon in the hand. So that kind of sucks as a berserker if you get two axes, so that equals two two great axes, I guess you could say. So let's go over the abilities and Paladin here. So here, I know Paladin's been changed quite a bit recently. They got nerfed in damage, but some things got changed here and there. So some of the text kind of lies, unless it's a bug. But here we have the regular attacks for Paladin. Yes, you're seeing the 1,000 damage per hit. That is basically the amount of how much my sword kinda can hit. It's kind of weird. Not weird, but like the attack speed's not that slow. To be honest, it's pretty fast. Not as fast as Dual Wielder or Berserker, but being able to what do you call it? This one here. What do you call it? It doesn't really reduce your damage that much, and it also can hit multiple enemies, which is very nice as well when just slashing. So it's a pretty good auto attack. That's why I enjoy using it. It's a good, very good, very good damage auto attack. Of course, you don't stand still when you attack, so you do move around, so you can't really just stand still here and there. Now, the reason why we have a shield is because our first ability, which is block, when you press E, your shield will go up for about half a second or second, and it will reflect enemies' damage back at them, and it'll block 90% of the damage. It used to do a lot more damage to block, but now it's been nerfed quite a bit, so it sucks, but you take less damage. So here's an example. You did time it correctly though with the attacks. I take 2k damage normally, and then we block it with our E. We take 400 damage and take 900 damage back. So it's not a lot of damage, but it used to do a lot more damage back in the day. But it doesn't matter. It can crit as well, as you see there. Double damage for crit. So there we go. It doesn't do AoE damage. Oh, it does do AoE damage. I don't know that at all. That's a new thing. I don't block that often because you're so tanky as a paladin. Blocking is not really needed for the most part. You just take damage and you'll heal it back, and you'll see why when you heal it back. Not because it's a lot of health. Second ability we have is Guided Light. This is our heal ability, like I've said. So let's go take some damage here. This is an ability that's useful for a solo player, as you can just heal yourself whenever you want, every 15 seconds, or you heal your teammates as well if you're in a party and you want to heal your team pretty much. So here we have 66,000 health right now, 62,000. When we heal ourselves, and we healed about almost 10,000 health right there. A little bit more than that for sure. I don't know if it's based off what's it based off of, but it's based off something, that's for sure. But it's very good sustainability, and you can heal your teammates as well, like I've said. So we'll do it again here. Heal. There you go. You can see how much health we gain back from just healing ourselves. Next up, we have Light Thrust. This is one of the better abilities, and it was buffed up. It does read. It says Fire Light, and then you enter Light Sword mode for one swing. It seems to be changed, unless it's a bug, but it's multiple hits now instead of one. But if it's multiple hits and doesn't change, then it means the damage has been nerfed quite a bit. But I mean, still pretty good. So normally we do 1k damage here. Normally 1k, 1.1, but we use the light here. That does 2 ticks of damage, and then our sword is yellow and have a little buff. And we do 2k per hit. We do a lot more damage now, and it lasts, like I said, for 7-8 seconds. So before it used to be one hit, and then the light sword will be gone. But now it seems like it is on until the timer runs out, and does a lot of damage. This is why I like the DPS here. Does the light beam does 2 ticks of damage per hit, so about 2,000 damage depending on your damage, of course. So 2 hits or 2.5. It could crit as well, and yeah, it is really strong. I enjoy that a lot. It's a very good ability. Other quests finished there. So there, that's light thrust. It's not it shoots pretty far, but not that long. The beam seems long, but it doesn't hit that at the end. So like it's pretty hard to do it here because it's very uneven grounds here. But like if we go pretty far here, oops. Yeah, targeting is also really bad sometimes too. You can't get it targets the most close enemy, so it doesn't matter where you're facing. It's whatever closest to you, it'll do damage. Next up, we have our ultimate ability. Oof, we have our ultimate ability here, and this one, if you don't know what ultimate abilities are, they go on cooldown when you use them, or not cooldown, but go down on percent, and depending on what you do, if you just let it go by itself, it will pretty much just regen by itself, or if you get kills, it will regen faster. So this ability is Ring of Justice. Taking damage heals your allies, and then the whole sword, the entire time, your sword will be light mode, so do extra damage as well. So yes, taking damage does heal your teammates. I think it heals me as well. I'm not sure, but you come with a full tank basically when you do use the ability there. We'll just cover everything here, pretty much. Alright, let's go do the, let's see. I'm trying to think what's a good spot here for using our ult. We usually do on the spiders, I guess. I mean, it's not much to show. It's good on bosses because people take damage during the boss. So when I take damage, it heals everybody else inside the circle. It's not bad having 2 paladins using it at the same time. They heal each other infinitely, I guess. How it works. So here, it's a pretty big AoE, but the way it spawns, it's kind of weird. So we use it. We don't heal. Not really. I mean, you can take damage, but it's not much. But you do have light sword activated the entire time. And it lasts for about 8 seconds around there, or a little bit more than that. It's not a bad ability. I don't use it that often, only when it's a boss fight. You can see now we have 19%, 20% in charge here. But when we do kill enemies, the charge goes a little bit faster, depending on the enemy type. These spiders give like 1%, 2%. Ice Golem gives a little bit more percent for the ultimate there. So yeah, that's pretty much the Paladin class there. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my best ones I like to use now, for the most part. I like the damage, like the healing and all that stuff. So it's pretty good. I enjoy using Paladin quite a bit there. Here we go.